Today on Can Haz Armory, how does this help me solder A-line clips? Stay tuned and find out. So when you're soldering an alligator clip for a A-line or a mass cord, you don't want to melt the solder onto the clip. You want to heat the clip up to the point where it will melt the solder as it starts sitting on it, along with some flux helping out. And I learned a long time ago, if you put a clip in a metal vise and crank it tight, it takes forever, if at all, to melt the solder because the vise, being metal, soaks all the heat up coming that you're putting into the clip. So you have to isolate the clip somehow. Well, years ago I came up with this little beat up thing. It's about 15, 20 years old. And all it is it's a cutting board material with a metal L clip here that's been insulated by tape. That's the alligator clip it goes onto, and it rests on this. So I can hold the wire in place by pushing down slightly and use it one-handed. Well, this, as you can see, is older than dirt. So I had it remade in 3D. All I have to do is put the L clip on this, put some tape on to insulate, and I'm ready to go. So, you have served me well, lad, but it's time to go. Your time is done. Come on. Boy, I put a long screw in it, didn't I? There's the bolt out. It's off. Take the tape off this, re-insulate it. I'm on this. I'll be right back. Okay, so here we have the last unit. I have put tape on this. I've actually secured it with a nice screw. It's not going to go anywhere. Tape in to insulate this. Tape to insulate the base here. And also on the bottom of this is a quarter for some more rigidity. Now, why do I insulate these two areas? Because this metal is not going to do much of a heat sink. However, it will transfer heat into the plastic, into the 3D stuff, which may melt. I don't want it to happen, so the tape, several layers, like probably about 4 wraps in this, 4 or 5 layers of this. So that should insulate it plenty enough so I won't damage the 3D print, I'm not sure it's PLA or whatever it is. So I have an alligator clip here. It goes on there. And now, I put some flux on that. That'll help the soldering process. There we go. Should do the job. I have my solder and my iron. So first thing to do is, and also my sponge to wipe the thing down. Okay. Helps to plug the soldering iron in. So here we go. It's on. Make sure that this is going to melt first. Okay, good. I know I'm not putting the solder down yet. Once we're heating the clip up, and the flux is melting. And let's see, I put a little bit on the underside so for now that was not on the clip, that was for heat transfer from the heating element to the clip. Let's see if it's going to start melting yet. Not just yet. Oh, it's starting to go. So now the clip's melted enough. Clip's hot enough, rather. So, we're not melt. done there. Sponge the tip off. And there we have a solder joint. Now that particular one, this particular clip, I've actually already worked on. This is the other side I'm actually not going to clip to because I didn't have any that I hadn't put a pre-pad on. There's a pad I did a while back. So when I put a wire on that, I'll run the wire up, tin the wire, put on that, push it down, put the solder iron on it. It'll melt together. There's my connection. And that is how I made a neat little tool to help with soldering these clips. Happy armoring.